Today I'm going to show you some of my favourite model buses I own, so let's get started on the video, shall we? So, I've picked out 5 of my favourite model buses from my collection, and in the video I'm going to be telling you why I like these buses the most, and different reasons why. So we'll start off with this bus here. This bus is a Alexander Dennis Enviro 400, or Enviro 400, how you want to pronounce that. Now, this model bus is in the Arriva livery, is in the old Arriva livery, as you can see. And not only is it super well detailed, I mean, it looks like you're looking at a miniature version of the real thing, which is, that's what it is. The interior is really nicely well detailed. It actually, Creative Master Northcord did a really good job with this model. And as you can see, the paint job is really nice on this. I do prefer the new Arriva livery though, to be honest. So basically, the Enviro 400 was basically an update on the Alexander ALX 400, also made by Alexander Dennis. So the Dennis Trident, this was the successor to the Dennis Trident, and you notice that it's got the Dennis Trident style windows there, as you can see. So yes, it does borrow some design features from the Dennis Trident, this bus does, such as they use the same windows as the Dennis Trident. However, at the front here, the windscreen shape is different. It's curved. Not only is this a really well detailed model, it's registration NK57GXD, and it's also got like all the little details. Like, see that there? It's got like the Alexander Dennis quality proved vehicle sticker, and it's got Creative Master Northcord really have put lots of detail on this little bus. As you can see, they've put like all the details on the windows. The interior looks like you're looking at a real thing. However, the seat patterns are non-existent on this bus. But as you can see, if we look at the bottom here, the bottom of this bus looks just like a Dennis Trident. I'll just bring one of my Dennis Trident models here. See, look. They basically use the same chassis and everything. So yeah. Also, I prefer the shape of this I like the shape of this window better than the of Enviro 400 because not only is it a really cool shape, it's like curved, which I like about it. Like the newer Enviro 400s have like square windows, making it look really nice and modern. This bus is now in an Arriva Max livery, so this bus has been re-liveried. But yeah, top is plain. But yeah, the handrails look really nice on it as well. Creative Master Northcord have really done a good job with this bus. And there's some of these in the West Midlands. However, I think all the curved shape window ones have been withdrawn, sadly, or be given to a different company, because I don't see any curved window Enviro 400s anymore, which is kind of a shame, because this is one of my favourite Enviro 400s of all time. However, the Enviro 400 MMC is a very nice bus. I still prefer Enviro 400s. Anyway, let's look at this bus now. This is my second favourite bus. This is a Dennis Trident Alexander ALX 400. This bus came from these two buses came from eBay, and this came from Hatton's. This came from a Model Man. So, and so did this bus as well. So this bus and the and that bus there came from a Model Man I know in Sutton Coldfield. He's basically comes up. So basically, I'm telling you how I get these buses. Every first Saturday of the month, the model man will come to my area, and he'll sell model buses. And this one was a lucky pickup, as not only do I like Dennis Tridents, which Benno doesn't, this is also another really well detailed model. And yes, like I said, guys, do not listen to Benno, because the Dennis Trident is a very nice model. The Dennis Trident is a very nice bus. It really is. In fact, the Dennis Trident Alexander ALX 400 body is one of my favourite buses of all time. To be honest, I've just always been a big fan of Transbus Tridents and Dennis Tridents and Volvo B70Ls. The Alexander ALX 400 bodywork is one of my favourite bodyworks of model buses. And this one, is Ben's Fleet 500 route, as you can see there. Basically, it's just a normal Arriva livery, just with the 500 banding on it. Go on, get out of there. Also, look at the similarities between these two buses. See that? The vent shape there is exactly the same on both. This is exactly the same shape around the vent. So the vent zone has changed, because on Dennis Trident it's a grid pattern now, but on Environs 100s it's lines. But yeah, sadly, one thing I don't like about this model is it doesn't have like the stickers on the windows. It has some stickers on the back windows though. Yeah, but these are, and this blue is slightly lighter actually than that blue. This is more of a darkish medium blue. That's like a very dark green blue. And I've always liked Arriva. Another thing about this model bus is it's not got a number in the destination, in the back destination board. And as you can see, the Dennis Trident did have Alexander Dennis 500 actually did have an opening engine compartment, but it had to glue it shut because the back door kept falling off. So I had to glue the cover on, sadly. So I can't show you the engine of this bus, but I can show you the engine of this bus. It is a very nice model bus, as you can see. I've always liked the back shape of the windows on Dennis Tridents. They look really nice. I really wish Alexander Dennis would go back to making the Trident. It's a really nice bus for its time. I like all Alexander LX 400 bodyworked buses. I think that Trident has that most Tridents don't have. Is look. Let me bring out my Park and Ride Trident here. See that little vent? It still has this vent on both of them, but as you can see here, there's no vent, but on this one there is. See that? I think they're both the same bus. As you can see, up to every 30 minutes, and it's also a very well detailed model bus. It looks like we've just taken a shrink ray gun and basically focused it on the Dennis Trident Alexander LX 400 and shrunk it down to 1/76 scale. That's how nice this model is. So yeah, there's the scale. Model number is UK Bus 1001. And now I'll move on to my next favourite bus. My next favourite bus is the bus that you just seen. This the Canterbury Park and Ride, Dennis Trident Alexander ALX 400, and this one is actually a Northcord models bus. This is my only Northcord model. This is, and if you're wondering what's this Creative Master Northcord under there, it's because Creative Master Northcord is Northcord models. So yeah, this is another reason why I like this bus is because it's in my favourite colour, purple. Purple is one of my favourite colours, and that's why I like it so much, because it's in a really nice looking livery. I think this bus has been repainted now into a different livery, sadly, because I really like this model. I really like livery of this bus because it looks really smart. So yeah, this one's actually still got all its parts on. Some of my buses are missing wing mirrors and windscreen wipers, but this one, I tried to take good care of this bus and try and keep it in mint condition. So yeah, that's why I like Dennis Trident. Look at the shape of the bus. It looks really nice in whatever livery you paint it in. I love that logo as well, Canterbury Travelwise. It's going to the city centre. It's the creator of Canterbury District Bus Simulator. Please add this bus to the game. Let's make a really nice addition to the game. Oh, and I forgot to show you the engine compartment on the... Did I forget to show you the engine compartment? Oh well, I'll show you the engine compartment on this one because it's the same. Because they both use the same Euro 3 Voivod ZF gearbox. The only difference between this model is, as you can see there, there's no little rail there. Whereas on the Arriva model here, it has a little rail. So yeah, these buses will be going back if I can't after this video. But yeah, this bus does not have a handrail. But yeah, there's the number there. But yeah, this is a really well detailed model bus. This is my only Northcord models model. This is, and also the bit of purple looks really nice. It's a real shame that there's not many buses in this livery. The back even have even more detail. Look, you've got an actual number in the destination board there, and it just says CC. I do believe one of these models, one of these real buses, one of these real Tridents have been converted into an open top. Anyway, I'll show you the engine compartment now. I need to be careful not to break anything on this bus because I don't want to break this bus. There you go. So yes, you can see in there the Euro 3 engine in there. And it's, I believe this one's a Voith maybe? I don't know. But yeah, you can, I really like how you can open the engine compartment and looking at the engine in Northcord models and Creative Master Northcord buses. The registration on this one is X602VDY, and its fleet number is 17,660. If you look at my Arriva Dennis Trident here, look, it's even got more detail. It's colours in the indicators here, whereas on this one they have. So this model's actually got the Canterbury Dennis Trident has actually got more detail. But yeah, let's put this bus back now. I do not want to scratch this model bus, as it's already a bit scratched up. As you can see, the windows have seen better days. And this is one of my newer models as well. Now look at the side here. Love the livery though. I wish I'd go back to the silver and purple livery. It looks so nice. Again, this is the Northcord models. Dennis Trident, this one. Anyway, I really like this model bus. It's really nice. Now we're moving on to the final two now. Put this bus back. And the next bus is this Unilink Southampton Mercedes-Benz Citaro. Now, ever since I first saw Citaro, I thought, wow, what a nice looking bus. The first Citaro I saw, I believe, was an Arriva livery Mercedes-Benz Citaro. On its way to Tamworth, and I was like, oh wow, what a nice model bus that is. What a nice bus. And this bus is from 2006, so it's about 14 years old, this bus is in real life. And I will say that this bus looks modern today, in today's standards. Just look at this. I would like to ride this bus in real life because it's got air conditioning. Man, that's got to be nice for the passengers, that. But yeah, look how detailed it is as well. V1A. The airport route. I thought at first it said Via Airport, but it says Via 1A. And yes, we had to fix this with crazy glue because look, the windscreen had cracked, so we had to put the windscreen back together. But it turned out really nice. I mean, it's only noticeable when you look at it from the front, but yeah, the windscreen's a bit frosted up now, sadly. And yes, I've had this bus for about 6 years now, so the the line, like all the details are starting to come off, sadly. However, it's not in the worst condition, because I've got a way worse condition than what the bus is. Well, I just say Unilink so many times anyway. The Mercedes-Benz Citaro is an all-round really nice bus, and one thing I like about this particular Citaro, which is why I wanted this Citaro over the others. Look, you've got a full destination board on the back there. Look, it's like the one in the front. Looks really nice, and also this one has an open engine compartment. In fact, the back of this bus is in really good condition. Surprisingly. I'm surprised this hasn't broken off, because on some of my Creating Master Northcord models, oops, this is broken off. Anyway, there's the engine. I'm not sure what engine this uses, but yeah, I really like Dennis Trident. I really like Mercedes Citaros as well. Now my second favourite, I believe that actually, if I had to have two, if I could have two favourites in first place, my two favourite single-decker buses of today would be the Mercedes-Benz Citaro and the Environs 200 MMC. They're my really nice buses. Also, look how modern this bus looks. Even Benno, the bully, likes these buses. And some of my Citaros in that one on the 110 route have been reliveried into Sapphires. And I'll tell you what, this Mercedes-Benz Citaro really suits the Arriva Sapphire livery. It really does. Anyway, this one's a Creative Master Northcord model. It's got. I'm just so glad I've got this model bus. I mean, I was not expecting to get this model bus actually at first. Now I'm going to move on to my final favourite. And I can't remember the actual make. I know it's a Wrightbus, but check here. Wright Volvo renown. This bus is an absolute classic for many bus enthusiasts. And I don't believe this bus is still in service anymore, sadly. I know they are Wright Volvo renowns in my area, but one of them has been reliveried into the learning to drive livery, and it's also in my favourite Travel West Midlands livery. In fact, out of all West Midlands liveries, the Travel West Midlands livery is one of my favourite liveries. And they actually repainted the Trident into the old livery. I did a video of that on my back. This model, all the models I've shown, apart from this model, are Creative Master Northcord. So yes, this model's a Creative Master Northcord, this is Creative Master Northcord, this is Northcord models. This is Creative Master Northcord. This one's an exclusive first editions. So yeah. Not only is this bus in the West Midlands, which is where I'm from, but this bus, probably before I was born actually, maybe when I was born, when I was younger, I was probably used to see this bus all the time. I can't remember that well, but I'll probably see this bus a lot if I go back in time to when I was born. But yeah, I do love this livery a lot, and it's a real shame that National Express liveries don't look like this today. I mean, don't get me wrong, the new National Express liveries are quite nice, but the livery that came before it, just the plain red and white, is not my particular favourite. So yeah, 933 this bus is from. It's in the line 33 branding. This is a very nice looking model bus, Wright Volvo renown, and I do believe the Wright Solar was the successor to this bus. The engine compartment does not open on this model, sadly, but this is a really nice model, and I'm glad I've got it, because Wrightbuses are now. Wrightbus has gone bankrupt, so you will never see another Wrightbus made ever again, because they're bankrupt, sadly. So I don't know who's going to make Wrightbus anymore, because I don't know who's going to make the Volvo B90L or just buses by Wrightbus. I don't know. It's a shame, it really is, because Wrightbus made really nice buses. And it's a very big shame that these buses are no longer seen today. But yeah, this is a really nice model bus, and I'm glad I've got all these model buses here. However, the interior is not as well detailed as the the Creative Master Northcord models and Northcord models buses I've got. But yeah, I'm definitely glad to have these model buses, and I always will be glad to have these model buses, because if it wasn't for me collecting model buses, my first model bus was actually a Corgi Optare Solo. But yeah, if it wasn't for me collecting model buses, I would never have all these buses today. Anyway, I'm now going to put all these buses back into my display cabinet. Yes. The Scania Omnilink and the Scania Omnicity are also a very nice bus. In fact, all these buses here are really nice buses. They look really... In fact, all my buses look really nice. Scania is also one of my favourites as well. I've only been on a few Omnideckers, for those of you wondering. I've only been on one Scania Omnidecker in my lifetime actually, and that was a Brighton and Hove one. But I do believe that bus is sadly, that Omnidecker I rode is sadly on the withdrawal list, which is a real shame because I really like that bus. I really like Scania Omnideckers. Should I do a part 2 to this, guys? Should I do a part 2? If you want me to do a part 2, leave it in the comment section below, because I think the buses that will be on the list, the first two buses in part 2 will be the Scania Omnicity and the Scania Omnidecker. And I like both Scania Omnicities because both the single decker Omnicity and the double decker Omnicity look nice. In fact, the double decker Omnicities, in fact, all the Omnicities might that, we've got all the Omnilinks and the Omnicities look really nice in the new National Express West Midlands livery. But anyway, this is my favourite model buses. Anyway, thanks for watching and bye for now. Everyone have a nice day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.